The next day a training ensues and Sang-woo is seen going to the training grounds, but with something up his sleeve. It is revealed that he had given his clones more cursed jewels and turned them all into monsters. The added status effects are applied to Sang-woo as well, but without the risk of him becoming a monster himself. He orders his clones to attack Park, and an all-out battle ensues. Park Won-tae actually handles the monsterized clones well, due to the fact that their accuracy had fell significantly, as a side effect of gaining more strength. Although Sang-woo can't really compare to Park, Park actually is impressed with his effort and sees a noticeable change in strength since the first time they started training. Here Sang-woo goes into a monologue about how he isn't just getting stronger for the mission that Park had given. Rather, he wanted to get stronger to fight the helplessness he felt during the monster invasion, when he had to entrust his family's lives to someone else. Resolving to never have that happen ever again, he trains extremely hard every day for the next 6 months straight, with Park as his training partner. The scene shifts to the Sinseul Dong Station hunting ground, where a hunter from a party is getting beaten by members of the Silver Moon Guild for using the hunting ground without their permission. The Silver Moon Guild is a corrupt and wild guild, and even though the party that is getting beaten has a hunting license, they still say they control the grounds. The guild is so powerful that the guard stationed at the grounds has to turn a blind eye to this discrimination. Here we see Sang-woo coming to the hunting grounds, and he just so happens to see this unfair treatment happening. The Silver Moon leader confronts Sang-woo and actually throws a punch at him with no warning. But Sang-woo catches the punch as if it was nothing. Sang-woo throws a quick punch back at the thug, and he collapses in one hit. His guild members, seeing this, all gang up on Sang-woo, all of which are using lethal weapons. They get into a huge fight, and it's ugly. With Sang-woo's clones helping him, he beats the guild with ease, and the people that he saved watch in disbelief. The scene shifts to Kang and Park Won-tae meeting about something they wanted to talk in person about. Kang hands Park a confidential document, and it's revealed it's about Sang-woo. The document shows how insane Sang-woo has been training, and it's shown that his stats are 19 times the amount they used to be, on top of tons of new skills he had gained from the 6-month time period. Park Won-tae is awestruck seeing his explosive growth, and he projects that Sang-woo might become an A-rank hunter in the near future. Seeing this massive leap in his stats, he wants his sister's Team 1 rescue mission to commence. The scene shifts back to the hunting grounds, and here we are met with a familiar face. The thug that Sang-woo had beat up during the horned rabbit hunting incident. He is seen picking up the jewels that had dropped from the monsters in the dungeon, and he does this to try and pay off his debt to the Silver Moon Guild. Sang-woo sees this and questions him, asking what he is doing. It turns out that the D-class monsters in this dungeon sometimes fight each other, resulting in them dropping jewels, thus lower rank hunters can pick them up and sell them without the need to fight the monsters directly. Seeing that Sang-woo had defeated the entirety of the Silver Moon Guild, he tells the thug to leave the dungeon in exchange for giving Sang-woo the jewels he had collected. The thug angrily makes his way out of the hunting grounds, and Sang-woo proceeds to feed the bag full of jewels to one of his clones. Seeing how this is a great opportunity to level up his clones, he resolves to hunt some of the monsters himself. And here we are met with a person running for their lives from a C-rank monster called the Abomination. This person's name is Kim Yo-yeon, and they're a Silver Moon Guild laborer. Tripping and falling, Kim is left powerless as the monster hurls an attack at them. But just when the attack was going to land, Sang-woo comes out of nowhere and pulls Kim out of the way, saving them. Sang-woo is seen asking Kim many questions, and doesn't really seem worried about the C-rank monster right in front of him. Kim doesn't answer the questions, being too distressed by the life or death situation, but Sang-woo's monsterized clone is seen fighting the monster off. Kim, being really confused by the situation and not knowing what to do, tries to run away, but Sang-woo stops them again. But just as things started to look safe, his monsterized clone is seen being defeated by the C-rank monster. Sang-woo surprisingly doesn't seem scared at all, and is actually just disappointed and a little annoyed at his clone for not finishing the job. He goes up to the monster and pulls out his cursed short sword, fighting the urge of becoming a monster himself. But he faces the monster and kills it in one hit, showing the sheer amount of power Sang-woo had gained through his training with Park. Kim is again left in awe as Sang-woo sheathes his sword. Sang-woo's clone, though, lays dying on the ground as the wound on its shoulder is too deep to heal. But just as Sang-woo was going to give up on him, Kim hands Sang-woo a mysterious vial of liquid. Kim says to Sang-woo that this medicine can help him live a little longer, but says to not blame them for what would happen after. The strange vial full of green liquid has skulls all over it, and Sangu is skeptical, but ends up giving it to his clone, seeing how he has no other choice. Miraculously, the clone's huge gash heals in an instant, and Sangu is astonished. But Kim doesn't seem too thrilled, and here it is revealed that Kim has a poison skill, and although the vial of liquid saved his clone's life for now, the side effect is that it takes a person's life energy, and eventually will kill his clone in the future. Having revealed their skill to Sangu, they demand Sangu to share his. Kim has never met somebody that can have monster-like pets, and also the ability to defeat C-class monsters on their own, piquing Kim's interest. Kim is sure that Sangu is a high-ranking hunter, but Sangu explains how he's only an A-class hunter, much to the bewilderment of Kim. They go on to discuss more things, and the panel turns black. Here the scene shifts to the YOLO Guild storage facility, and again we are met with a familiar face in Hamiho, the YOLO Guild master. She is seen talking to the manager of the guild about a weird favor that Park Wante asked her to do. It is revealed that they are collecting crates upon crates full of cursed jewels, supposedly to give to Sangu. Would Sangu be able to level up further with the YOLO Guild's help? What would this encounter with the new character Kim lead to? And finally, would Sangu be successful in rescuing Park's sister? Well guys,